Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We're here today to redo the video of the Christmas in July folio that was posted on July 30th, 2024. Some people were experiencing a volume issue and we think we fixed it. So let's go ahead and redo that quick folio because it is super quick. So yeah, if you're watching this video before August 10th, this folio was part of the drawing, and they're going to do the drawing on the 10th. And so my number was 11 for this video. If you go back and watch the Christmas in July in my playlist, you'll know what I'm talking about. But anyway, let's go ahead and do this super quickly. And we need, the measurements are in the description box. You need a piece of paper that is 9 3/4 by 6 1/2. All right, let's see. Nine 3/4 by 6 1/2. My paper trimmer ends right at that weird marking, so I always like to double check mine. Okay. Scored on the long side at 4 1/2 and 5 1/4. Okay, and then you need a second piece, which is 4 3/4 by 6 1/2. Let's see if we can get a scrap here. Nope. Okay, by 4 3/4. Okay, and on the short side, we need to score it at 1/2 inch and 1 1/4. So 1/2 inch and 1 1/4. Okay. All right, so that's our cover. And then the waterfall, we need 5 pieces at 4 1/4 by 4 3/4. Trying to utilize my scraps here. All right, so let's see if we can get this 4 1/4 by 4 3/4. And we are going to score on the long side at 1/2 inch. So I'm just going to go ahead and score as I'm cutting. Okay, let me find some more scraps. What were these here? What did I say? Of course. All right, so 4 1/4. By 4 3/4. By 4 3/4. There we go. And scored at 1/2 inch on the long side. Okay. We're going to go ahead and cut our last piece as well. Make sure that was right. Okay. Last piece is 1 piece 8.5 by 6.25. Paper's already 8.5, so let's do 6.25. I only marked it because I don't feel like fighting with my paper trimmer. Scored on the long side at 4.25. Okay, and then the next piece is going to be 5.25 by 6.25. Let's see. Five and a quarter by 6.25. Scored on the short side. 1/2 inch on both sides. So 1/2 inch and 4 3/4. All right. So those are all of our pieces. All right, so let's go ahead and tape all of our pieces, or our waterfall anyway. Our waterfall pieces. So take out your waterfall pieces. I prefer to use score tape when I'm building a folio, only because if I mess up, I can use undo to undo the mistake, right? But if you use glue, it's down. There's no taking it back up. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and tape those on the dented side. And then just kind of put those off to the side for right now. Let's focus on our cover. So for your cover, you have the piece that is 9 3/4 by 6.5. So we're going to go ahead and mountain fold both of those folds, so you have like a little booklet that looks like this. Now we're going to go ahead and take your second piece, which was the 4 3/4 by 6.5, and you're going to mountain fold those two square lines as well. And you're going to put your tape on that 1/2 inch side. And you're going to attach it. So as you can see, I put my tape on the wrong side, and I did that on purpose because I want to show you all you have to do is that now your tape is on the correct side. You want it to be on the inside, okay? But I know a lot of people who, if they mess up with the tape, they just throw it away and start over, and that's wasting paper, when all you have to do is fold your paper the opposite way. It will not give you any resistance. It does not damage anything. You just fold it the other way. And you're just going to attach that to the right side of your booklet. And there you go. Nobody knows that you had to refold that paper. Okay? There you go. Now let's work on our waterfall. We need to decide which side you want your closure. If you want it to be on the right or on the left. Doesn't matter. I'm going to do mine on the right. Let's pull in our waterfall. So what you want to do is go ahead and mountain fold all of your waterfall pieces, making sure you really press down on that score mark, because you want a nice flat waterfall. There we go. And here we go. Okay. And I forgot to show you what we're even making. I don't know what I did with it. Oh, here it is. It's this little folio here. We're working on the waterfall. Okay. All right, so for the waterfall, I'm going to go ahead and take my backing off. I like to work upside down, so I'm going to turn my book upside down. Let me move this out of my way. Okay. And I'm going to go right in the center. I leave a tiny little sliver of a border. I think that looks about right. Let me see. Nope. So move it over just a little bit more. And nope. I just put it in the same exact spot. This is going to be your longest time. I'm not going to think about it. I just, wherever it landed, and it actually landed perfectly even. When I overthink, I can't do it. All right, so now you're going to take your next piece. You're going to go right up against that first waterfall. You're going to make sure it lines up. Press it down. Go and fold. Okay. For this piece here, again, take your backing off, line it up. Oops. Press it in. Go and fold down. They should match up. Sometimes they don't. That just means you didn't cut your paper right. And honestly, I don't think anyone's measuring to see if you have your paper exactly right. Like this one's a little bit bigger, but it's fine. And your very last one, right up to the one before it, down and press it in. Press them all in. Okay. You can always make a closure if you want. There we go. Okay. So let's go ahead and work on our left side, which is going to be our accordion. People make their accordions different. This is just how I sometimes make it. I make them all different ways. There's really no right or wrong. It's just the look you're going for. I'm going to go ahead and put my tape on the bumpy side. And I probably do this different every single time. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and just attach this. And now I'm not paying attention to what's bumpy or not on this side because I can just manipulate the paper to the direction I want it to go in. We're not going to overthink it. We're just going to do it. Yeah. Just however it makes an accordion, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so now we need to determine which side you want yours on. I think I'm gonna, yep, I like it there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my tape on the back of this piece here. And one more. And I'm gonna add my accordion right here. So you can put it on the left, you can put it on the right. It can pop out like this, or I think I have it popping out a different way on this one. It doesn't matter. Oh no, actually I think I have it the same. But on this one, I stuck it here to the right hand side instead of the left hand side. It does not matter. And that's it. So super fast, 15 minutes. And now the decorating part, that's always the longest part. If you want to add magnets, if you want to add closures, I saw someone did really cute. They added ribbon here so that way they could tie, they had a piece of ribbon here and a piece of ribbon here so they could tie this shut. You can add magnets, your closure piece if you want. Yeah, let's make a closure piece for this one. This little closure piece, it was literally a scrap that I just picked off my desk. It measures 4 1/4 by 1 1/2. I just scored it on the long side at 1/2 inch. And then what I would do is just glue it to the bottom here. Add a magnet on top here, and then add a magnet here so it holds it down like this. So see, it looks really good. You can do Velcro there too if you want to. Obviously you're gonna have to mat first though. So that is it. I wonder if you can do a closure piece. Could probably do a fun closure window here too. If you glued it down, added a magnet here and here, and that will hold that down as well. So this little piece right here, you can decide how you want to keep it. If you want to take your little angle chomper and chop the angles like I did here, you could, you know, make some triangles out of it. It's, you know, just your closure. You can leave it rectangle, whatever your heart desires. All right, guys, I hope that helps. I hope the volume is better. Thanks for watching. Bye.